So this is probably, I think definitely, my last address from this stage as your principal. So I thought I would go back, in a sense, to the very beginning, and to the two words that our founders adopted as our school motto, that serve as a sort of code word when old collegians gather on formal occasions, and they say to each other, Chazak ve'amatz, and that means they know that they're both part of the Scopus community. And what does Chazak ve'amatz mean? And why is it our school's motto? And the truth is, I don't know. But I would suggest the following. We hear the words Chazak ve'amatz in the Torah as Moshe is about to hand over the baton of leadership to Yehoshua, to Joshua. And he says to him a few times, and then God says to Joshua a few more times, Chazak ve'amatz, which we translate as, be strong and of good courage. And it's hard to understand exactly what that means in English, because strength and courage are more or less the same thing. But when the Torah puts them next to each other, they must mean something independent of each other, that work together in combination. And we also ask, why does Moshe have to tell Yehoshua to be strong? Yehoshua is no weakling. Yehoshua has won a battle already against Amalek. And Yehoshua has shown his integrity when he was one of the 12 spies and one of the only two who came back and told the truth about the land of Israel and how good it was. But the reason is that Yehoshua is not just taking over Moshe's leadership, he's performing a new role. Because under Yehoshua's captaincy, the Jewish people will go into the land of Israel. They will fight, and then they will build a new society. And it's because of these new challenges, these unprecedented challenges, that Moshe says to Yehoshua, and God says to Yehoshua, Chazak ve'amatz, be strong and of good courage. Because to be strong is to be able to fight battles, to win battles. Sometimes in the physical sense, like the people of Israel are currently having to wage war. And more often in the intellectual or moral sense, the battle to do what is right. The battle against the pressure that sometimes comes from other people to do something that we know in our hearts is wrong. That's strength, that's chazak. But the ematz is the source of our values. To be courageous is to know what is right and what is wrong. To be courageous is to have one's own red lines that one knows separate something that from appropriate to inappropriate, from right to wrong, from good for other people to bad to other people. And strength and courage have to go together. As a former Israeli Prime Minister said, strength without courage is brutality. Courage without strength is futility. We need strength because there are battles out there to fight, big and small. And we need courage because we need values to refer back to, values to define ourselves, values to tell us what is right and what is wrong. Now, I'm not standing here as Moshe giving advice to my successor. I know that Dan Strait needs no advice from me, and I know he's going to be the most fantastic principal. But I'm talking to you because you, over the next few years, and indeed throughout your lives, will find yourselves in new situations. Whether it's a new year level, whether it's a new curriculum, or whether after school, it's a university, it's a workplace, it's going out into the world, and there will be new and unprecedented challenges. And you will need to know Chazak ve'amatz. You will need values which you have drawn from this school. The values of Judaism, the values of Zionism, the values of being a good citizen of Australia and of the world. And may it be that as you go through life, as you ascend through the school, and as you take your place in the wider world, and you make your contribution on those around you, I say to you, Chazak ve'amatz, be strong in your battles. And ve'amatz, know which battles that you need to fight. And may all your efforts be crowned with hatzlacha, with the greatest of success. Thank you very much.